Yes, I do all my own sound effects. Hello, super friends. Yes, I know that Halloween has already passed, but if you're a nerd like me, then you know that costume season is never over. In fact, I'll be appearing next week at Eugene Comic Con, and I am so excited to see all of the cool and awesome, amazing cosplayers that are going to be there. Cosplay is amazing. You get to dress up and really get invested in becoming one of your favorite characters. And I know I kind of do this all the time because I'm a writer, but most of the time I don't dress up this nice when I'm thinking about a character. It mostly happens in my head. Mostly. As an amateur but seasoned cosplayer, I thought I'd give you guys these tips and tricks for how to get the most out of your next costume, in the spirit of Halloween and the upcoming convention season. Food and water. You're going to be walking around the convention floor all day long, so you want to grab stuff that's going to keep you happy. I recommend getting stuff that's high in protein, low in sugar, and easy to put in your mouth without messing up your makeup, so that you can eat it while you're in costume. A hungry warrior princess is a hangry warrior princess, and you don't want to see her. Plus, the food and drink at the convention is probably super expensive, so you can save yourself some money and spend it on swag instead. Let's talk about shoes. Now, if you're going to be a warrior princess, I know that typically you want to look something like this. The high stiletto heel, the sparkly gold, even a little bit of extra inches of height right here. But let me tell you something. These are not comfortable, and they are not going to get you through a convention or through Halloween trick-or-treating down the street. I remember standing in line for 3 hours waiting to get Stan Lee's signature, and I was dying by the time I was done because it was just standing on hard cement floors. Totally worth it though. Even if you're going as a fierce warrior princess like Wonder Woman, this may not actually work out for you. I personally recommend wearing wedges, especially if you need that little bit of extra height to get around. They don't get stuck in anything, and they're a lot more comfortable than high heels. Plus, if you take a look at the latest Wonder Woman movie, you can see she's wearing wedges. So if it's good enough for her, it's probably good enough for you. Or if you want to keep things nice and simple, why not try some flats? Put some insoles in those, and you could walk around on the convention floor all day long. Plus, if you're being a warrior princess and you get into a fight, these are a lot easier to take chase in. Weapons and props. While it might be fun to carry around your character's iconic weapon for destruction around with you everywhere you go, remember that your character probably didn't go to battle that way. It literally costs animators no extra time to make weapons that are enormous and unwieldy in cartoons and anime. It's definitely going to cost you if you've got to carry this thing around all day. So do yourself a favor and make your weapons and props light and easy to manage. Even incorporating a holster or some kind of holder into your costume can save you a lot of headache. And don't knock balsa wood and cardboard until you've tried it. Hair and makeup. After years and years of trying to get by on cheap stuff, let me tell you, investing in something that lasts a little bit longer is going to go a long way for you. After years of trying to get by on cheap Halloween brand makeup, it just does not last very long. I remember one time I tried just cheap non-toxic paint all over my face. Ugh, it itched so bad I couldn't even stand it on my face for more than an hour. And once I had washed it all off, there goes the costume. And I don't want to end up at the end of the day looking like a raccoon from rubbing my eyes and just stuff everywhere. Unless that's the look you're trying to go for. I recommend investing in some decent quality makeup, waterproof at best, and that'll just make your whole experience easier. And don't forget to take some of it with you, in case you need to do a little touch-up. A costume that fits. Now this might seem like a little bit of a silly comment, but you'd be surprised when you look around the convention floor and see people trying to squeeze themselves into costumes that are just way tight and uncomfortable and impossible to move in. You don't want to have a whole entourage have to come with you to the bathroom because you can't get your costume hyped up. Do yourself a favor and make yourself comfortable, even if it's not quite exactly what the character might wear. If you're comfortable, you're having fun. And that's what it's all about. Weather. You might not be walking around in the rain if you're inside on the convention floor, but getting from your car into the building and then back out again might cost you your costume. So Grab a rain jacket, get some sunscreen, do what you gotta do, make sure that you're okay. Don't forget to account for the temperature inside as well. If you're wearing a big cumbersome costume, you may want to wear something light underneath so that you're not sweating the whole day. If you're wearing a skin-tight leotard, you might get a little nippy after a while. So grab a jacket or something to keep you warm in the meantime. And if you're from the state of Oregon, umbrellas are for chumps. And don't forget to be yourself. As much as you might want to look exactly like the character you're channeling, chances are you're probably not going to be able to. You're gonna have to manage it within your own budget, and let's just put it plainly, you don't look exactly like Hugh Jackman. This is your take on the character, so might as well get creative. Make it your own, and let your creativity shine through. I hope this helps you in your future costuming endeavors. If you have any other tips for costuming and cosplay, go ahead and put them in the comments below. We can all use some help every now and then. And if you're coming to Eugene Comic Con this year, don't forget to stop by my booth and say hi. Information about tickets and location are going to be down in the description. Good luck out there, super friends.